morning and welcome everyone. How are you? Come on! Geelong night! We're down here at the Village Green Hotel in Mulgrave. We've got two champions that have driven down the highway. We appreciate you all coming out here tonight. We know it's a little bit cold and drizzly out there and, you know, Melbourne turned it on tonight, didn't they? Got to love that. Hey, we really do appreciate you being here, and what's going to happen, you'll get to meet the players, you'll have a little bit of fun, we'll get some photos, that sort of stuff. Just enjoy yourself, that's all it's about. There's a lot of serious footy paddle shows out there, and I just want to reassure you this is not one of them, okay? This is just a little bit of fun. So let's get our first panellist out here. He has played a total of 310 games and kicked 394 goals. He made his AFL debut back in 2002. He wears the number 4 on his back. Please welcome to the stage, Gary Ablett Jr.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong, we're always on the ball. We play the game as it should be played.
Yeah! Wow. I don't want to stop that applause. I have to because I've got another panellist, but how nice is it to see Gary Ablett Jr. on the panel? Awesome. Good to have you here, mate.
It's good to be here.
Thanks for being available. Really appreciate it. Let's get the next boy out here. Our second panellist, he's played a total of 169 games and kicked a total of 122 goals. He made his AFL debut back in 2010. He wears the number 22 on his back. Please welcome to the stage, Mitch Duncan.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong, we're always on the ball.
I love that.
We play the game.
Very nonchalant, just coming out, just adjusting the hair, going, yeah, I'm here, today, mate. Yeah, let's get on with it.
Oh, I can do that, which is good.
Fair call.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's gone for the Lobo straight off the top. Guys, seriously, I've said it to the people that are here already, but I just wanted to say thank you to both for driving down the highway and doing a Melbourne show. I haven't done one for about 3.5 years. The last one we did, we had Jimmy Bartell on the show and also Jono. All right? Stevie J. So it was amazing. We had 250-odd people down at the precinct in Richmond. Nothing compared to like what it's having you two on the show, let me just tell you. It's very nice to have you along. What we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to find out a little bit about the boys, and we're going to do that in a segment we like to call Who Are You? It's always nice just to see their reaction the first time when they get up here and they go, oh, you play music too, do you? Oh, yeah, all right. Good. Yeah, I know that song. Or maybe they don't. The way it's going to work, boys, as I've already explained to the fans, we're going to find out a little bit about you, then we'll find out a little bit about them as the night goes on, and that's the way that these shows work. So we're going to kick it off with Who Are You? I'll ask you a couple of series of questions. Who did you barrack for growing up? I know your answer, so we'll go straight to Mitch.
I actually went for Essendon when I was younger.
Wow.
Big Matty Lloyd fan.
Yeah, right. I like to answer that question as the first one so we get all the booze out of the way and then we can just get back to a Geelong show, all right? When you're looking at a motivation song, what's the song that you look for to get you up and about? What would that be?
It's a tough question.
It is. I was listening to a bit of TNT before, like a bit of Akadaka.
Akadaka.
As I was driving in, and that really pumped me up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
I'll go with that as well.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Go on, pick someone.
Get your own, he says. Yeah, that's my motivational song.
I don't listen to a lot of music.
Yeah, no, I like it. Akadaka, we can all go for that. Boys, Netflix or Stan, is there anything that you're currently binging on or watching out of those two?
It's The Dynasty. So, yeah, I haven't really heard Mrs.
Yeah?
Just followed her lead.
She's into it? Yeah.
Dynasty. It wasn't too bad. Easy to watch.
My wife's actually watching that at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, Demi probably got her onto it.
Wow. I ask it because a few of the boys that have been on lately, they're all watching 13 Reasons, which is...
I'm not massive watching TV shows.
Yeah, okay. Well, we've got other questions that will revolve around that. What would you have done if you didn't play footy? Yeah, right. Ask Gary Ablett Jr. Yeah. Good one, Damo.
I really don't know. I'm glad it worked out for me because that's what I've wanted to do ever since I was a young kid. So.
I like that answer. Nice.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I was no good at school. I tried hard, but didn't get the results. So not sure where it would have been, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, all right. What would you have, basically, outside of AFL, what's your favourite sport?
NBA, without a doubt.
And who's your team?
I'm a big LeBron fan.
Yep.
So I don't have a team. So I was originally Cleveland, moved to Miami, now I'm back to Cleveland, and now I'm probably going to the Lakers. But,
right.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, nice. What about you, Mitch?
In general, love all sports. Play a bit of golf, so I follow the golf a bit. US Open's coming up. and do love the ponies too.
Yeah, cool. All right, mate. What do you do to relax and unwind, boys? What's your favourite thing to do to relax and unwind?
I love to just spend time with family.
Yeah, okay.
You know, footy's become pretty time-consuming. We don't get a lot of downtime, so any chance we get to spend time with family. Paddy's been trying to get me down on the surfboard again.
Down the Mogs?
I grew up on the surf coast and spent a bit of time surfing. Haven't done a heap over the last 4 or 5 years, but I'll probably start taking the board out with him.
Nice.
Should be a bit of fun.
Very nice.
Well, as I said, love golf, so getting out there is a bit of downtime. But since having a little girl, she kind of takes up most of the time now, which is really good.
Yeah. And what's your favourite golf course in Melbourne?
Currently a member at 13th Beach down our way. Played a few Melbourne courses. Love Metro.
Yep.
I've lucky enough to play Capital too, which is owned by Crown. So played some good courses.
Yeah, good. All right. Who was your idol or hero when you were growing up? Probably an easy one for you, but
Dad.
yeah, good.
Oh, it's pretty easy for me. My dad was probably mine too. I didn't
Nice.
obviously love footy, but it wasn't probably till I got a bit older where I started following different players. But early days, would probably have to say my dad too.
Oh, I like it. Well, what makes you happy in life, boys?
Family.
Yep.
Very blessed.
Very simple. I like it.
family.
Yep.
Winning.
Winning.
Yep. That as well.
Sorry. Yeah. What he said.
I haven't had so much of it over the last 7 years, so
Yeah.
it's nice.
Nice to see you on. Nice to see you on the winner's side, mate. I really like that. Very good. Do you have any hidden skills or talents? Nothing you have to do, but do you have any hidden skills or talents? I watched you juggle the other week.
Yep.
Very good down in the rooms, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Under the legs and up on the wall and around the back and
Lots of practice.
Yeah. What about you, Mitch?
Nah, nothing.
Nah.
I was trying to think. I've got nothing. Just stick to footy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what they pay me for. All right. Can you or do you play a musical instrument?
No.
I've got a great voice. No, I'm not joking. I've got.
He actually does. Come
No,
on, sing us a
no
song.
music. Oh, I played the recorder when I was in primary school. Didn't graduate to the clarinet, so just stuck with
Common answer on this show is that actual instrument. Yeah.
that. Three blind mice.
Yeah, right. Okay, very good. Do you think you can sing or dance?
I've got a few moves. I can't
Yeah.
sing.
Oh,
I'll save them for Saturday night.
all right.
Well, I've seen him in the gym. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad, but what about you? Can you sing or dance?
No,
Not
shocking.
a chance.
I told you I can sing, but I can't dance.
Yeah, right. What's your favourite movie of all time, and how many times have you seen it?
Oh. You want to go first?
Yeah, I watched The Hangover a lot of times.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Nice.
I've actually got a bucks do coming up too. So
On a Sunday morning too.
Another giveaway here.
Braveheart would be mine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great
good movie. Yeah, very nice. Is there anything that really annoys you that you want to share with us right now?
Taggers.
Taggers. I like it. Anything that really
as
annoys
in the
you?
graffiti taggers.
No.
Taggers out in the footy field.
On footy.
Oh, sorry. What are those? I don't know what they are.
Nice, mate. Nice. Is there anything that really annoys you that you want to get off your
I
chest?
can't.
Taggers as well.
Go with that.
Nah, not really. I'm pretty calm kind of fella.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. Who's your favourite sports person anywhere in the world currently?
LeBron James for me.
Okay.
Well, probably the Fed.
Yeah? Okay. Nice. Out left to centre, do you play touch lotto?
Nope.
No.
No, good. Why would
interesting
you when you're a footballer, huh? It's just one of those questions that just comes out there and you think, I'll just throw it out there.
I've bought lotto tickets.
Yeah?
But not regularly.
Yeah, okay.
Just the big, when it's like big money.
Yeah. 50 mil on Thursday nights. Who's the person at the club that you would like to have the ball to win the game, to kick the ball after the siren?
I wouldn't mind having it.
Yes.
Yep.
Nice. Back it in. Back it in.
I'm probably the same too.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind having it, but Big Hawkey's kicked a big goal before.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it in his hands as well.
Nice. Yeah, good. All right. Can you remember your first goal while we're on that subject?
That's a long time ago.
Yes.
First goal. Yes, I can actually. Round 3 against North Melbourne.
Oh, yeah.
Tight in the pocket.
Yeah.
tough angle.
Nice.
Snapped it. No, it was 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
Was it down
Put
Geelong?
some mayonnaise on it. I like it.
Down at Geelong?
No, it was at the G, I think.
Okay.
G or Eddie had, maybe.
Colonial back then.
Colonial,
Good call.
was it? Okay,
Good call.
there you go. Thank you.
I think
Better
mine-
memory than mine.
I think mine was round 2 of my first year.
Yeah.
And it was against Hawthorn, I think.
Yeah.
I can't really remember.
Okay.
A little snap too, actually.
Yeah, right. Nice, all right. Who at the club reckons they're really good at karaoke? Reckons they're good at karaoke?
Yeah, big Hawkey, probably, especially after a couple of reds. Other than that, yeah, there'll be a couple of young kids, I reckon, that would... Charlie Constable, a new first-year player.
Yeah.
He gets a bit rowdy too, so... I reckon he would go all right on the mic.
Okay. Gary, any thoughts there?
Do you know Charlie?
We've got a
That's a
segment
cheap
coming
shot.
up. That'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I know Paddy's a pretty confident guy, so I can imagine
Yes.
after a few beers he'd be happy to get up.
Shy little wallflower, that one, isn't he? Who thinks they're the most intellectual at the club? And the emphasis is on the word thinks.
Oh, well, Harry Taylor is, probably.
Yeah?
I would say Paddy probably thinks he is, though.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, all right. Who's the worst dresser at the club?
Oh, Tom Lonergan used to be.
Yeah.
Or
And I
Andrew
reckon
Mackie.
I reckon he's passed it on to his locker buddy Joel.
All right.
Lately, he's been horrendous.
Yeah.
Horror kits. So bad.
Just no sense and style about the whole thing. Okay. Your
He's
thoughts
just there
on
to
it?
play footy.
Yeah, okay.
That's it.
Who's tight with their money at the club?
Tom Lonnie again has left.
Bad dresser and no money. Well, got money, but he's not going to share it.
Nah.
Yeah,
Andrew Mackie's been telling me he's going to shout me coffee for the last 6 months. It hasn't happened yet. So
not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, all right. I'm getting it.
Yeah,
And those two are very good friends as well. So I don't know.
We'll
We'll
just
shout
stick
in
with
that
those two. We'll
relationship.
stick with those.
Who thinks they're the coolest, hippest trendsetter? Who's that dude? Who rocks up and just goes?
Oh, James Parson.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's from out this way a little bit.
Yeah.
Is Ringwood out this way?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
I reckon
Yeah.
he's from out there.
Okay.
He thinks he's pretty up with the trends.
Yeah, all right.
Some of the younger crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just go. All right. Who spends the most time in front of the mirror at the club? Be honest, boys.
Yeah, Cam spends a bit of time in front of the mirror.
Who's that?
Guthrie.
Cam Guthrie,
Yeah. Oh, big Hawkey. Likes waving the hands through the hair.
He's been confident tonight, Hawker.
Very nice. All right.
I'm
Let's
probably a close second too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, so I said out the back, I love your honesty. What is your singing in the shower go-to song? Do you have one?
No, as I said, I don't listen to a lot of music.
No. No themes. No nothing pops into your head.
Oh,
when
Lucky
you-
Man by the Verve.
Oh yeah. All
Not a
right.
bad tune.
How's that go? No, it's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Who's the biggest pest at the club?
You want to answer this one, mate?
There you go.
Hawk, probably Hawk.
He's getting thrown in left, right, and centre.
There's actually been a few pranks lately.
Yeah. Give us one.
Little Lockie Fogarty got his car glad wrapped, and we still don't know actually who did it.
Really? No one's fessed up.
And someone recently on when did we have maybe Monday put a fart bomb in Joel's car. But
That's what Joel said, but
no one else.
we had to figure it out.
We're not sure who it is. So there's a few pranks going around. We're just not sure who it's going to be.
They call themselves the Ghosty, but we're yet to
right.
figure out
Someone's-
who it is. So,
A ghosty. All right.
Ghosty.
What's one achievement you're most proud of? What's that one achievement you're most proud of?
2 premierships, without a doubt.
Love it. Right.
Oh, footy-wise, being lucky enough to play in 2011 flag.
Nice.
And then, the birth of my daughter.
Excellent. Great answer. Well done. What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
It was probably from my dad.
Yes.
And at a young age, he told me to learn to kick on both sides of my body and also handball on both sides. And I think, at the top level these days, you have to be good.
Yep.
So that would have probably been the best bit of advice I got as a kid, and I definitely spent plenty of time in the backyard practicing.
Bet you there wouldn't be too many people in this room that wouldn't mind getting that kind of advice from Gary Ablett Senior. Big ambidextrous, yeah. Mitch?
Yeah, my mum, what you put in is what you get out.
Beautiful. Love it. All right, mate.
Simple.
Excellent. Which club has the most feral supporters?
Nah, being from WA, I'd say Freo.
Yeah, okay. All right. Gary?
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that.
Okay, Freo as well. All right, not bad. What? I know you don't listen to music, so this is probably not relevant for you, but what song would you have high on rotation on your musical device? Or when you're in the club, what song? Is there a song?
I listen to an artist called Lecrae. I don't know if anyone's heard of Lecrae here.
Yeah.
He's, no?
No?
Well, there you go. You can go look him up. So,
Yep. Okay.
anything on his albums.
All right, nice. Mitch?
Yeah, just anything. I'm kind of more just your top 50 kind of.
Okay.
Whatever's on the
roll?
radio, yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right, okay.
Bounce away to that.
Good. What's been the best ever win that you've been involved in, both of you? What's been the best ever win?
For me, the one that stands out was probably the 2007 preliminary final against Collingwood.
Oh, yeah.
There was close to 100,000 people there. Probably the biggest crowd I've played in front of.
Yep.
And I think we got up by 5 points.
What a game. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was obviously a big game to get in the grand final and something that was pretty special to me.
Great memory, Gary.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
mine's the one that Hawk actually kicked the winning goal. I think we were up by about 7 or 8 goals at quarter time, and
What a game that was.
so for Hawthorn to come back and then for us to win by a goal after the siren that was a good feeling.
Fantastic. Oh, hairs on my arms are standing up. I love it. What's the one thing that you can't live without?
My razor.
Very nice. Sometimes unexpected, these answers.
Yeah,
Mitch?
at this point in time, it's probably my phone.
Yeah?
I'm probably addicted to it.
Okay.
It's not good.
No, it's not good. No, it isn't. Where's been your best ever holiday, boys? Last couple of questions.
Went to the Maldives last year.
Oh, yes.
I really enjoyed that.
Nice. How long were you away for?
We're only away for a week.
Okay.
But just a really beautiful place.
Nice.
Beaches were incredible.
Okay.
So I highly recommend.
Excellent. 1 week in the Maldives.
I'm lucky enough to be heading there in the off-season, pre-wedding honeymoon, since getting married in February. So looking forward to check that out. I've had a couple of good boys' trips, but there's nothing better like just going away with your family, as in my most recent family, Scarlett and Demi, just up to Noosa.
Nice.
Just cruisy. Yeah, it's good.
Good on you, Mitch. All right.
Different kind of holiday.
Yeah, good. Last 2 questions. What's your favourite meal? What do you really like to indulge in? Cuisine-wise?
Treat meal?
Yeah, that'll do.
Ooh. My go-to up on the Gold Coast was Max Brenner. So I'd always have that after the game. That was my cheat meal.
Okay.
But the night before a game, I always have chicken and sweet potato.
Chicken and sweet potato.
Probably be my favourite meal.
Is that now a routine?
I might try
Yeah,
it.
routine every night before the game.
All right.
Yep.
Nice.
It used to be Lipari,
Yeah, I'm
mentioned
Lipari. It's Spag Bob.
pasta place in Geelong.
Yeah.
Spag Bob.
And what sort of pasta?
It's changed a lot on interstate trips. It's Spag Bog, just
Yeah.
at the hotel.
Nice.
But in Geelong, Lipari, it's called Chef Special.
Ooh.
It's kind of like a creamy tomatoey sauce. Bit of chicken, bit of bacon, and
Yum.
pasta.
All right,
I've seen Tom Hawkins eat 4 mains in one sitting too, and that is no joke.
4 mains.
4 mains in one sitting.
That's big. Yeah, all right. Here's your last question, boys. And Gary Ablett Jr., this is probably a lay-down misère for you. Who's been the best ever player you have seen play football?
And my dad.
Nice.
Oh, besides, Rude Nut here, probably Joel, to be personally, yeah.
Good. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our little segment. It's called Who Are You? Please put your hands together for the boys. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Very, very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a footy panel show, so we do discuss a little bit of football as well. We do get in and out of this as quickly as we possibly can because we know that you want to get involved in other things that are happening within the show. So we'll go into it. Let's talk about the footy, Sam. And the Cats have won. Great game, boys. Well done. All right, Cats have won. Well done. This is our first game, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thursday, the 14th of June. So this game's on tomorrow night, Adelaide Oval. It's Port Adelaide versus the Western Bulldogs. Let's hear the Port song. That'll do. Thank you. Let's go straight to the Western Bulldogs. And that'll do there. All right, Adelaide Oval, 7:20 p.m. Boys, who do you think? Port Adelaide versus the Western Bulldogs?
Yeah, I think Port Adelaide are going to be hard to beat at home. Obviously, beating Richmond on the weekend, putting in a performance like that was really impressive. I just think they'll run them off their legs. They're an interesting side, Port. They can beat the better sides and they can lose to the bottom side. So, but I think the Bulldogs will have to play at their best to be any chance.
Yep, I hear you. Okay, Mitch.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be a bit of a slog. I think it's meant to be raining. Bulldogs played there a few weeks ago in the wet and tried to overpossess the ball. So if they do that, Port should win easy.
Yep. Okay, all right. Let's go to this game. Friday, June the 15th. It's at the SCG, 7:50 p.m. at Sydney versus West Coast. Let's see you, Sydney. Cheers. That'll do there. Thank you, Sam. Straight to West Coast. And thank you for that. All right, Sydney versus West Coast. Probably going to be the game of the round. Not that, obviously, but there's a few buys in there as well. But this should be a crackerjack game. And it's at the SCG. Going to be interesting to see how West Coast go on the road.
Yeah, obviously two sides in very good form. I'm leaning towards Sydney. Being in Sydney on the SCG, a smaller ground, I think they'll make it a really contested game. Adelaide like a wider ground where they can really use the wings and get their running game going. So I think if Sydney shut that down, they'll win it quite easily.
Yeah, great. Okay, Mitch.
Yeah, I completely agree with Gaz. Buddy kicked 8, I think, last time they played. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes. You might, if he emulates that, they should win easy.
Yeah, right. Okay, he's playing a great brand of football. Saturday, the 16th of June, boys, Etihad Stadium. This game, Carlton versus Fremantle. Carlton, that'll do. Fremantle, and that'll do. I don't want to play those songs for too long because most of you will go to sleep. So, Etihad Stadium, 1:45 p.m. It is Carlton versus Fremantle. Should be an interesting game, I suppose, for those two clubs. I don't know what else to say, so I won't say anything.
I'm gonna say Carlton in an upset.
Wow.
Win that one.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think Fremantle. I think Fremantle win.
Yeah.
Fife v Cripps in the middle will be good.
That'll be something worthwhile to watch. All right, Metricon Stadium, 4:35 p.m. Boys, Gold Coast Suns versus St Kilda. Let's hear Gold Coast.
That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do. That's it. Straight off with that. Let's go to St Kilda. And that'll do there as well. Metricon Stadium, Gold Coast, St Kilda. What do you think here, boys?
I think I've got to say the Suns.
Yes.
Otherwise I'll get myself in trouble. I think it'll be a very close game. I do think the Suns will bounce back.
Okay.
They've obviously put in 2 poor performances, and Stewie Duke has come out during the week and spoken about how they need to put in a good performance this week. They need to be more competitive, and I think they will be. I think they'll win in a close one.
Okay, nice. Mitch?
Yeah, if Gold Coast can get back to playing how they were at the start of the year, really contested and hard to play against, kind of similar to that Sydney style, then, the way St Kilda are going at the moment, only won 1 game as well. It's won 1 game. Gold Coast won a few more. Up there too. Let's go with the Suns.
Can I ask you, Gary, just while we're on the subject, how did it feel going back there?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was really great fun. I think being able to compete against your old teammates.
You look like you enjoyed it, if I can tell.
I did. I really enjoyed it. I think going up there and obviously spent 7 years up there. Spent a lot of time with those guys, and I think just getting that opportunity to compete against ex-teammates and. It's always very competitive when you're out there, but I was able to catch up with a lot of the guys afterwards and talk. I won't say a beer, talk over a hot chocolate.
Yeah.
That was nice, but it was obviously good to come away with a win and be able to put in a good performance.
Yep, good on you, mate. Thanks for sharing. Let's go to the MCG. This is 7:25 p.m. on Saturday evening. It's Hawthorn versus Adelaide. Let's hear the Hawks. Thanks, Sam. Straight to Adelaide. That'll do there. Hawks versus Adelaide at the MCG. Interesting to see how Adelaide aren't travelling that well at the moment. Then again, the Hawks haven't been lighting the sky a light either. So what do you think here, boys?
Yeah, I'm going to say Hawthorn. I think they play the MCG very well. Adelaide have obviously got a lot of guys out injured at the moment. And as you said, they haven't been travelling too well. So I think Hawthorn will get it done quite easily.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Gaz.
Yep, leave it at that. All right, this is a game that we want to talk about. This game, ladies and gentlemen, is proudly brought to you by the Big Picture people, the experts in home cinema. And let's get the big picture on this game. It is Geelong versus Richmond at the MCG, 3:20 p.m. on Sunday the 17th of June. Let's hear the Richmond song. That'll do. Let's go straight to the Geelong one.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong, we're always on the ball. We play the game as it should be played, at home or far away. Our banners fly high from dawn to dark, down at Gardenia.
All right, wonderful, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to just preface this from the outset. There's a lot of pretty serious footy panel shows out there where you can get all the stats and opinions. Here the boys are basically just to give you their tips as they've just done. We don't go into too much detail because the teams aren't out. They're not announced. The ins and outs, possible injuries, that sort of thing, we'll go into with the boys. If they want to discuss it, they will. If they don't, well, we'll just move on. What I will want to talk to you boys about is Tigers are sitting second on the ladder with 9 wins and 3 losses compared to you boys who are sitting fourth on the ladder with 8 wins and 4 losses. Every club talks about style and brand of football. Are you guys playing that style and brand of football that you think you should be at the moment? How are things sitting?
I think it's been an interesting year for us. I think we've had some very good wins. The Port Adelaide win over there, the GWS game really stands out to me as well.
Yep.
2 very good wins against 2 very good sides. But then we had some games that we haven't played so great as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be a real test for us. We've spoken about that, during the week that, Richmond have won, 13, 14 in a row at the G.
Yep.
So they play very good football there. And this will be a good test to see where we're at.
Good.
So we're going out there and we'll
give it a
be
red
doing
hot
our very
go.
best.
Yeah, I like it. Mitch, what do you want to throw in there, mate?
I think the boys are really starting to believe that we can play really good footy against good sides. Even last week it was, to be tested there and North Melbourne get within 10 points and then we kind of turned it around and managed to win by 37 points. I think we ended up winning by. It really, I reckon, gave a lot of the boys a bit of belief, and I reckon it's great timing to play Richmond. The boys are believing, and we're going to be ready for the challenge, and we're really looking forward to it.
Can I ask you, strengths and weaknesses, your strengths and the weaknesses of Richmond? Most likely Dusty will be back in. Hawley's going to be still out with his injury. Prestia, he's a test. Where do you think that their weaknesses are that you can sort of negate? Where are we going to go there?
Oh, they don't have a lot to be honest, but they're not a great kicking side, I don't think. Right. So if we can really put them under pressure and make them kick long and win the ball around at the source.
Yep. And
then, potentially maybe keep the ball off them a little bit.
Okay.
And then score goals.
Yes.
We should win.
Good. Yeah, all that. Gary, what would you like to just give the fans here that are in the room tonight a little bit of insight into what Geelong are going to do to go out there and play against Richmond, who are a fast tackling team, they're a good running team, they're a team that can run over you in the last quarters if you're not, playing your best brand of football. What would you like to share with the fans here tonight?
Yeah, I think the 2 probably most important areas is, you touched on it then, they're a very good pressure side.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to make sure that, we're not probably over-possessing the ball at times, that we're able to control the ball and slow it down when we need to, but also go fast, when it's the right time. Obviously you've got guys like Rance, who's been a great player for a long time. We know that he's going to try and sag off his man at times and be that third up. So if we can put pressure on them, turn the ball over, slingshot it the other way and give our forwards a chance one-on-one, that's going to go a long way to helping us win the game.
Fantastic. I love it. Well done. Boys, what did you take from the game last weekend against North Melbourne? Obviously, it was on your home deck, but what did you take out of that? North Melbourne are a good team, but I suppose the thing that I took from it, looking at it from my perspective, was watching what Mark Blixas was able to do to Ben Brown, and that was keep him goalless, which was absolutely awesome. But what did you take from the game, but playing down on your home deck against the Roos?
Yeah, very contested game. Probably a little bit scrappy as well. But we knew that. They've played some really good footy this year, and we knew it was going to be a really good test for us. And that's what we spoke about, that we needed to get in. We needed to win the contested ball, get it inside our forward 50 as quickly as possible to give our forwards a chance. And our backline's been fantastic for us all season. I think they ended up with more entries than us, but our backline did a really great job at intercepting the ball and giving us a chance going the other way. Yeah,
you're so right. Tom Stewart, what a breakout season that boy's having. Just wanted to allude to you boys. Nice to be back on your home deck. I love that photo of you on your knees with your arms in the air. It was just brilliant. 1 goal, 34 touches, and Mitch Duncan, 1 goal, 22 touches. So it was a good day out for you two boys on your home deck as well. You'd have to put...
Yeah, I was happy. Well, it's happy the team won, that's for sure. It's great to see Gaz, really hitting his straps, and after a pretty uninterrupted pre-season and start to year. So it's good to see him, getting back to his best, and that's what we love watching and we love seeing. I'm sure as all you guys are the same. So looking forward to this week. And
speaking of your best and getting back to it, Tomahawk, 3 goals on the weekend was just fantastic. Nice to see that he's finding some really good form as well. So. Awesome. I'll just ask you these questions. You can either give me a yes or a no, or just stare down at the table and say nothing. Harry Taylor with his foot, how's it going?
I think he's playing at some level.
Yes.
I'm just not sure what level.
All right. Yeah, not a bad answer.
With that answer.
Yeah. Scotty Selwood with his back.
He won't play this week.
No. Okay. Guthrie with his ankle.
I know that he's already come out and said that. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's safe. Yeah. No exclusives here. Cam with his ankle. How's everything there?
Pulled up really well. Still think he might need a few more in the Magoos.
Yep. All right. Menzel and his groin.
I don't know where Menz is at. He's training well.
Sure. Yeah.
I know that.
It's a funny one, that one, isn't it? Yeah.
He hasn't played games for a while, so I think he'll be a couple of weeks away as well.
Okay.
After the ball.
Terrific bloke. Henderson in his knee and Cockatoo in his knee. What are the feelings there? Hendo?
Hendo will probably play in the VFL again.
Okay.
Obviously, he hasn't played much footy. He didn't do much of a pre-season, so he needs a couple of runs under his belt, I would have thought.
Yep.
Not sure how far Cocky's off, but I think he must be close.
Yeah. And
I saw him out in the track the other day. He was moving really well, so I don't think he's too far away.
Good. All right, wonderful. And the last one, Constable with his concussion. He'll just obviously have a test and looks like it'll be all right?
Yep. I dare say he would play, yep.
Beautiful.
We'll have to ask the doc that one.
Excellent. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that game was proudly brought to you by the Big Pitch people, the experts in home cinema, 6 great locations, South Morang, Cheltenham, Fountain Gate, Hoppers Crossing, Water Gardens and the Gold Coast. Can you please put your hands together for the boys? Thank you. Thanks, guys. There's a couple of buys this weekend. I'll just mention them. The Lions, Pies, Bombers, Giants, Demons and Roos have all got the week off. They'll be back after that, and so will you boys. So that's all we wanted to do there. What we're now going to do, we need 2 contestants to come up here and actually participate in the segment. And we're looking for two kids. Who would those 2 kids be? Do you know what happened so quick then? Those 2 boys right there in the centre whacked their hands up so quick. So come on up, boys. Come and take a seat up the front here. And pull up a seat just down the front. There you go. Actually, come up here first and give the boys a bit of a quick handshake, and then you can get back down there. How's that? Hey, all right, like it. All right, you get back down there and sit in your seat, and we'll... Cooper. Nice to have you here, Cooper and Jesse. What's actually going to be happening is you 2 boys are going to be keeping score. So there's 2 score paddles up here. If you don't mind, if you could pass that one down to Jesse. Oh, Cooper, excuse me. Thank you, Mitch. And, yep, there's yours. Wonderful. Now, what's going to happen here, we've got a little prize wheel here, boys. This segment's called, and I'll introduce it, it's called Playing to Win. All right. The way that this actually works, guys, is Sandy's got a wheel down the front here, and she's going to pick it up and show you. These are the categories that are actually on it: Australiana hit songs, grand final winners, countries and capitals, TV theme shows, that sort of thing. Sandy's going to spin the wheel. There's 7 categories, and there's 10 questions per category. Whatever comes up, God, I hope it's not hit songs for you. Whatever subject comes up, I'm going to ask you those 10 questions, and then these 2 boys down the front will be keeping score for you. So the way that it works, Cooper, you're going to be keeping score for Mitch, and Jesse, you'll be keeping score for Gary Ablett Jr. Whenever they get their questions right, you just flip over the number and we'll see who wins at the end of this segment. So let's spin the wheel, Sandy. Who'd like to go first, boys?
Okay.
Mitch has volunteered. I love it when they volunteer. All right, Sandy, give it a spin. Look at everyone's on the edge of their seat. All right, some people aren't. What do we got? Grand final winners. All right.
I'm not great footy history, to be honest.
That's not bad. You, Obviously, you've watched a few grand final winners over the years, mate.
Yeah, lately I wouldn't be too bad, but before my time,
I'm not going too far back. In fact, as far as back as I'll go is 1995.
Yeah, wouldn't have a clue.
Okay. All right. So here's your first question.
Can I buzz in?
If he doesn't, then you can. No problem at all. All right.
He's a bit older.
But
You got to go back to like 80-something for you.
oh, go easy. All right. But you don't get the point if you do get it. He still only gets the point. You don't get it because you'll have your own segment. All right, here we go. Grand final winners. Who won the grand final in 1995?
Carlton.
Yeah, well done. We got to preface it. No help from the audience. No help. Please, no help from the audience.
Did someone say Carlton?
Somebody did, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But nice. You did it very well. Who won the grand final in 2008?
Hawthorn.
They did. All right, we'll move very quickly along. It's okay. Who won the grand final in 2005?
Sydney.
Correct. Yes. Well done, mate. Who won the grand final in 2003?
Gee whiz. Brisbane.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it was. Brisbane. Well done.
3 in a row they won.
You've got 4 out of 4. Who won the grand final in 2004?
Port.
Yeah, correct. Well done. Who won the grand final in 2015?
Hawks.
They did. Boo. Who won it in 2014?
Yeah, Hawks.
Yeah, boo. Yeah. Who won it in 1999?
Dons won in 2000, didn't they?
Yeah.
Adelaide.
North Melbourne, 1999. Who won it in 2001?
No idea.
Brisbane. Who won it in 1997? Your last question, 1997.
97. I'll just say North.
No, it'd be Adelaide.
Oh.
Not bad. What do you finish up with down there, Cooper? All right, 7, not too bad.
Wow, some tough questions there.
Not bad. Sandy's coming in. Spin the wheel and see what Gary's got. Please don't be hit songs.
Might need some help.
What do we got? Brownlow winners.
My favourite. My favourite.
I reckon you might do all right here. Nah, we're not going to do it again. We're just going to give you this. Yours is going to be the same, mate. I'll give you the year. You've got to give me the player.
Okay.
Who won the Brownlow in 2010?
Dane Swan.
Chris Judd. Who won the Brownlow in 2007?
Jimmy Bartell.
Jimmy Bartell would be correct. Well done. Who won the Brownlow in 2001?
Ooh. 2001. Simon Black? Jason Ackermanis. I reckon we'll give you that. Why not? Yeah. I agree.
I'll give you that. This is not a trick question. Who won the Brownlow? That nearly gives it away when I say that. Who won the Brownlow in 2012?
Dane Swan.
No. It would be Trent Cotchin and Sam Mitchell. Yeah, 2012.
Yeah.
All right.
That is a trick question.
Yeah. Who won the Brownlow in 2015?
3 years ago. How can I not remember this? 2015. Pritis?
No, that side of the country, Nath Fife. Who won it in 2014?
Pritis.
Yes, very good, mate. Nicely done. Who won it in 1999?
99. I've got no idea.
Shane Crawford.
Shane Crawford.
All right. Who won it in 2013?
Was that my good self?
Yes, it was. Yes. Yeah, just checking. Was that my good self? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. 2006, who won the Brownlow in 2006?
I reckon that might have been Judd again, was it?
No,
2006?
Adam Goods.
Adam Goods.
Adam Goods. How are we going down there score-wise? What's the score, Jesse, please? 4. Is it? All right, well then we'll see you go with this one. Who won the Brownlow in 2004? said it before.
Give me 30 seconds.
That helps.
Simon Black.
No, it'd be Chris Judd. Not bad. All right, boys. Guess what? Yeah, you win. Yes. Well done. Nice little fist bump. I like it. Cooper, this is yours. That's all the vouchers, my friend. Can you... Oh, I'm trying, my friend. I'm trying. Well done. Jesse, you don't go home empty-handed. There's a beanie and a stubby holder to put your soft drink in. All right? Well done, mate. Thanks, boys. Can you please put your hands together for them? Thanks, guys. Well done. Thanks, champ. Good stuff. All right. All right, I'll introduce a segment as they're making their way up. It's called Simply the Best.
You're simply the best.
All right, the way that this works, gentlemen, I'm just going to explain it. We've got a wonderful sponsor on board with us this year. This sponsor is called the Cheesecake Shop. And the Cheesecake Shop has generously given us a lovely cheesecake, which one of you guys is going to win. And I'm just going to put my microphone down for a sec, and if you'd both like to turn around, I'll show it to you. All right, so what you've actually got to do to win that cheesecake, boys, you both like cheesecake, don't you? Have a look at you. Of course you do. Bloody hell. They love cheesecake, Damo. The way that this works is I'm going to be asking you boys a series of questions, so we're going to give you a microphone each, all right?
Brent?
And what you need to do is I'm going to ask your name, and that's going to be your buzzer. So if you could tell me your name.
Brett.
Brett. All right, so that's
Ron.
your buzzer, mate. And yours?
Ron.
Ron. Ron and Brett. So I'll get you to test your buzzer.
Brett.
Wow, it's
Ron.
working. Ron, beautiful. All right, your buzzers are working. What's going to happen here, boys, is I'm going to be asking you a series of questions, and the boys up on the stage here are going to be scoring for you. So, Ron, Gary Ablett Jr. is scoring for you, and Brett, Mitch Duncan is scoring for you. So what's going to happen here, boys? I'll ask you a question. You buzz in with your name, and as soon as I hear your name, you give me your answer. Are you ready to go, boys?
Yep. Yeah.
All right. So much excitement. All right, here we go. How many premierships has your club won?
Brett.
Brett.
9.
Correct, mate. Well done. Off the mark. How many times has your team played in a losing grand final?
Ron.
Ron?
9.
Correct, mate. Well done. Nice get. Who is your team's captain?
Brett. Joel.
Brett.
Joel Salwood.
Yeah? Oh, wow. So, what was your answer, Ron?
Joel.
Oh, that'll do. All right. Joel Selwood it is. Who wears the number 7 at your club?
Brett. Ron.
Brett.
Harry Taylor.
Harry Taylor is correct. Closest to within 1,000 here, boys. How many members does your club currently have?
Brett.
Brett.
54,000.
54,000?
700.
Do you want to have a go, Ron?
57.
When they all shout out, well, yeah, you got it, Ronnie. It's 57,969. Well done. Can you please not shout out the answers? Where did your team finish on the ladder at the end of the home and away season last year?
Brett. Ron.
Oh, who was that? Was that Brett or Ron? Brett? Show of hands for Brett. Show of hands for Ron. Ronnie, you got it. What is it?
4th.
No. No. Second, mate. Second. All right, next question. How many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season?
Brett.
Brett.
18.
No, mate. 15. Bad luck. What year did your team last win a grand final?
Ron.
And who did they play? Ron.
2011.
Yes?
You were there, Mitch. Sorry, Junior.
And who did they play?
Collingwood.
They did. Well done. How many points did you win that grand final by?
Ron, 39.
How many, Ron?
39.
No, mate. 38. So close. No, can't pay that. No. Who won the Norm Smith medal in that grand final?
Ron.
Ron.
Jimmy.
Jimmy Bartell would be correct. All right, how are we going score-wise? 5 versus 2. How you going down there? Yeah, good. All right. Okay, for 2 points, because you can catch up really easily here. Who was your leading goal kicker in 2017? Ron.
Tommy.
It was. A bonus point for how many goals?
2 points, that was it.
How many goals did he kick?
Yes, it's 1 point at the moment.
67.
51. Only 1 point. Here's a 3-pointer. Who was the last Geelong player to win a Brownlow?
Geelong. Ron.
Ron. Well done, mate. Who would it have been?
Might be someone up there, eh?
Is that your answer?
Oh, that's Danger.
You sure you want to go with that answer?
Yeah, Danger.
You do. All right. Do you know what year?
2 years ago.
That'll do. And do you know how many votes?
31.
No, he got 2 out of that. Dangerfield, 2016. He finished up with 35 votes. I think we have a winner. 8 versus 2. Wow. All right. Well done, Ronnie. Good on you, champ. What I'm going to do is... congratulations, Ron. You've got the cheesecake. Don't go away yet, Brett. You've got all those vouchers. They're yours. Is he a chef? All right. Take those. And there's something to wear on your way to the bakery in the morning. No, you can't. Jesus. Give him a cheese. Yeah, give us the cake back and you can have a stubby holder. No. Well done. Thanks, guys. Put your hands together for him. Well done, boys. Nicely done. Simply the Best was proudly brought to you by the Cheesecake Shop with over 50 stores in Victoria alone. Thanks to the guys from the Cheesecake Shop. What we're going to do now, boys, I'm just going to ask you a series of questions. No involvement from the audience, just from you boys. It's called What About Me? That's it. What about me? What I want to ask you, boys, is things outside of football, how much do you rate the following? All right? This is like a graph. A little, a lot, sometimes regularly, not at all, or I couldn't give a stuff, is what you've got to choose from.
Say it again.
So, sorry?
Say it again.
Yeah, we'll do it as I go. Things outside of football, how much do you rate the following? Footy, talkback or content on radio? A little, a lot, sometimes, regularly, not at all, or you couldn't give a stuff. Footy, talkback or content on radio?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay.
Yeah, I'd say sometimes.
All right. How much do you rate the following? Footy talk shows on TV?
Depends if we're winning sometimes.
Okay. Yeah.
If I was to be completely honest, couldn't give a stuff. I don't watch them.
Love your honesty. Thank you, mate. How much do you rate the following? Newspapers?
Business section.
Okay, you can go with that. You could have said movies or cartoons, but I was specifically trying to probe for sports section. Do you pay any attention to newspapers in the sports section?
I read them every now and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Every now and then.
Sometimes?
Yeah, it'd probably be regular.
Okay.
I'd read it.
All right. Social media, boys. How much attention do you give to Twitter? As in a little, a lot, sometimes regularly, not at all. You couldn't give a stuff.
If we're relating to footy, yeah, we couldn't give a stuff.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll go with that as well.
Same.
Yeah.
Facebook?
Not on Facebook.
No.
Yeah, I was on there for the movies.
Oh, I am on Facebook, sorry.
Yep.
But I don't spend a lot of time on Facebook.
Yep.
I spend more time on Instagram.
Okay. Which is my next one. Instagram?
I spend more time on Instagram, yes.
Okay.
I don't read all the comments. I'll put something up and then...
Good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a...
Instagrammer?
Yeah.
Yep, all right. This one, journos. How much attention do you give to journos? A little, a lot, sometimes regularly, not at all, or couldn't give a stuff?
Depends which journo it is.
That's it.
No, they haven't said too many bad things about me, so I'm happy to give them a bit of
No,
time.
they're all pretty good. I mean,
They
you
are,
give
but
them the time of day.
It generally, I suppose it would boil down to the kind of level of respect that they give you and how they treat you as a person in general. Yeah, all right. How much access should the media have to players? A little, a lot, sometimes regularly, not at all? Or, again, couldn't give a stuff?
You should probably ask the fans that question, I reckon.
But I
I'm happy with
want to
it.
get
Yeah,
your perspective as well.
Just regularly, like...
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, any more than now? Is that where you kind of...
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I mean, just how do you feel about it?
Yeah, it wouldn't faze me.
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't get pestered, though.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
I think it's the right amount now.
Good, that's the answer then.
Understanding that players need to put as much time as they can into their preparation and performing on the football field. Yep. If there was any more than there is today, then you just wouldn't have that downtime.
Nice,
to be able
thank
to do
you.
that.
That's the answer. Thank you very much. Should the communication between umpires and players, how much should it be? I take the example of little Razor Ray puffing his chest out the other week. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for football? That kind of involvement.
I believe it's a good thing. We understand as players that the umpires have got a really tough job.
Yep.
And that when you're out in the field, we say things at times that we don't necessarily mean, and they do as well. But
we're all human.
They're there to do the best job they can, and so are we, and we all shake hands afterwards. And
great. Okay. Feel the same way, Mitch?
Yeah, at times.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes, this is my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Hope no one's got their phones on. Nah, I think sometimes they like the spotlight too much.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I hear. Yeah, that's a good answer. I can go with that. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the boys for What About Me. Thank you. What's going to happen here, girls? You're going to be keeping score for the boys. I'm going to introduce a segment that's called Say My Name. All right. So Montana, how are you? Good. And yourself down there, Nikita, you're well? Yeah, well, you're going to be keeping score. The way that this works, girls, you've got to flip over the paddles. This game goes very, very quickly, so you have to keep turning the paddles each time the boys get a question right. The way that this segment works, boys, I'll introduce it as in I will give you the number of a current day player at your club. You've got to give me their Christian name and their surname. You've got 45 seconds on the clock to get as many right as you possibly can. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing what I'm chasing.
Yeah? Would you like Gary to go first then? All right. Gary Jr. is going to go first, which means...
we're buzzing in, right?
No. You've got 45 seconds on the clock. I'm going to call out the number. You've got to give me the player's Christian name and their surname. You've got 45 seconds to do that. Then Mitch is going to take over, and he's got 45 seconds on the clock to see how many he can get right. This is going to really test you, my friend, I'm sure. So I will call out the number. You give me the Christian name and the surname. 45 seconds on the clock. Ready to go? Cool. Your first one starts now. Number 1.
Reece Stanley.
Correct. Number 45.
Ryan Abbott.
Correct. Number 27.
Sam Menegola.
Correct. Number 31.
Jordan Kuniko.
Correct. Number 33.
George Holland-Smith.
Correct. Number 4.
Myself.
Well done. Number 15.
Andrew Mackie. 15. Oh, I've gone blank. 15.
Pass.
14. No. Come back.
All right. Number 19.
Peter Riccardi.
Number 19.
Quinton Narkle.
Yes, correct. Number 18.
Charlie Constable.
Josh Cohen? No, it's all right. Yeah, you got it. You were right. I was just playing with you on the last one. It's okay. What did you finish up with? What was the total score? Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah. What was the score down there? 8. All right. 8, Gary Ablett Jr. Not too bad. Well done, mate. All right.
Oh, Matty Hable.
Yeah. Sorry, it was Matty Hable. Let's see how you go. Are you ready to go down there, Nikita? All right, here we go then. We'll start with your first one, number 44.
Tom Stewart.
Correct. Number 2.
Zach Dewey.
Correct. Number 3.
Parfitt. Brandon Parfitt.
Yes, it is correct. Number 5. Gary's kicking me under the table.
Nikolai Cockatoo.
Correct. Number 7.
Harry Taylor.
Correct. Number 10.
Daniel Menzel.
Correct. Number 46.
Mark Blitzovs.
Correct. Number 12.
Wiley Buzzer.
Correct. Number 16.
Scott Selwood. Yeah.
Correct. Number 20.
Ryan Gardner.
Correct.
Plugger.
Yeah. Number 30.
Tim House?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Number 21.
No, it's Jordan Murdoch.
Yes, it is Jordan Murdoch. How many did you finish up with, Nikita? 12. You're our winner, mate. Well done. Say my name. You are our champion. That was very, very good. Nikita, you're our winner. That's not too bad because you didn't really have to do too much apart from turn over the paddles. They're all your vouchers. Come and grab them off me. Thank you very much for participating. That was wonderful. There is your beanie and stubby holder. And thank you very much for that. Oh, just thank you. Just grab it. Yeah, that's all cool. Here, give me a high five. Thanks, Gaz. Yeah, beautiful. Well done. Thank you, girls. Yeah, all right. Very nice. Say my name. What I'm going to do now, boys, last little segment before we have a halftime break. Then we're going to shoot down there and we'll get some photos taken with all these lovely people that are here tonight. Remember that we'll be doing the photos with our camera. You can get them off the Facebook page later on tonight. I'll introduce this segment, boys. No participation apart from yourselves. It's called What Can I Say? All right. What I'm going to do here, boys, I'll just ask you a few questions. You can answer them with one word or a whole sentence. Finish it off. What are your thoughts on AFLX?
I didn't play in it.
No.
I think it's a great concept.
Okay.
I think obviously the idea behind it was that if we're to take the game overseas, you don't need to take as many players. You can kind of showcase the game. So I think it's a great idea.
Mitch?
Yeah, I really enjoyed playing it. Breaking up the pre-season is good as well.
Yeah, good. Pre-season games are?
2 is enough.
Yeah, they're needed.
Yep, all right. Do you prefer the ball to be bounced or thrown up? Any thoughts?
Yeah, well, it doesn't
Depends if they're bouncing it straight.
Yeah, that would help. Yeah. All right. Should a super goal be in home and away games?
No.
No. All right. Mitch?
I don't mind kicking goals from outside 50. So.
Yeah. Nice to get a barrel on the go. Is the current length of an AFL game right or wrong? Is the current length of an AFL game right or wrong?
Oh, it's a tough question.
I'm really happy with the game. Obviously, there's a lot of talk about it at the moment, bit of congestion and stuff like that. But I reckon it continually evolves anyway.
Yep.
I reckon they'll tweak a few of the rules and it'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Gary?
Happy with that.
Yep. All right. Should Tasmania have a team of their own? Remember, these are your thoughts. So, yep.
Yeah. I've heard a couple of arguments about it, but I think there's more
no sun in Tasmania
in Gold Coast than there would be in Hobart. That's the sponsorship and things. That's I suppose the argument at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thursday night footy is
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah,
I haven't played a Thursday night game for a while, but
yeah. Your thoughts on a mid-season draft or trade period?
Trade.
Yep. And good for footy?
I think it can be. It can give other blokes opportunities.
Yep. Mature age recruits and so forth. Yep.
I
Gary?
haven't thought enough into it. So
Okay.
I'm not
All
going to
right.
answer that one.
No worries. What do you think about the interchange rule? Should it be capped at? Your thoughts?
Another good one. No, I don't think it should be capped.
Okay.
So unlimited or leave
Unlimited.
it as
Leave it? Unlimited? Yeah. Mitch?
As I get older, mate, I need more rest.
I don't know. To be honest, it doesn't really faze me.
Okay.
Like as I said before, the game evolves and you just kind of adapt with it as a player.
Yeah.
You get dealt the cards you're given and you just adapt to it.
Yeah, okay. I like that. Geelong supporters are?
The best. The best.
Tremendous.
The best, fabulous and tremendous. All right. Would you like to see State of Origin return?
I would, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, good. Your thoughts on the Twilight Grand Final?
No.
No?
No.
No, I'm a bit of a traditionalist.
As well?
So, yeah, happy with that at 2 o'clock or 3 or
that,
what it is.
yeah, that thing they keep doing all the time. I like that.
More time to celebrate if you win, so...
Yeah, all right. If you were to describe yourself as a car, what would it be?
Is that for Mitch?
Yeah, or is that for him?
I'll go with a Ferrari then.
Yeah, right.
A Cougar. Suzuki.
Suzuki. Swift?
A little Swift.
Yeah, Swift, all right. Should staging be a finable or a reportable offence?
Not reportable.
No?
I think.
Yeah,
I
just
think
a fine.
Just a fine, okay. Do you like the score review?
I do at times,
Yep.
and then there's other times I don't. I think it can slow the game down a bit, but if it's an important time of the game and you need to review it, I think that's important as well. Okay. So I'm kind of sitting on the fence on that one.
I think they need to get really good technology to be able to, like even a hotspot or a Hawkeye.
Good answer. Yep.
Things like that. It's so hard to see sometimes whether it touches a finger or hits the post or it's over the line.
Yep.
Make sure they get good technology.
Yep, good answer. Do you prefer the coach to be on the bench or in the box?
I've never had him on the bench, so I wouldn't really know, to be honest.
Okay, all right.
Scotty's pretty good, so I'd be happy with him to sit on the bench.
Yes, yeah. Being an AFL footballer is?
A dream come true.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's a privilege.
Privilege, all right. Etihad roof, open or closed?
Raining, closed. Sunny, open.
Nah, if it said it's got a roof, close it.
Yeah, it's got a roof, close it. All right, good on you. A 50-metre penalty for infringing on the 10-metre rule, is it harsh or fair?
It was harsh on me last week.
Wasn't it? I was like, ah.
Yeah, it is harsh, but and we just got to make sure it's consistent.
Yeah, okay. An AFL coach's job is?
Tough.
Tough?
Yeah, it'd be stressful at times.
Yep.
Yeah, very. Your thoughts on Good Friday football?
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Me too, yeah.
Yep, all right. Do you like round 23, the bye round? A round just before the finals?
I haven't experienced it.
Bring it on when it is, yeah.
I think it's a bit of a catch-22. If you got momentum, you don't want it. If you got injuries, you want it.
Yeah.
So it kind of depends the situation.
Let's play this game. Do you think it helped the Western Bulldogs win the grand final?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't think they would have got that deep.
Yeah. All right, okay. Geelong at the end of the home and away season will finish where?
Top four.
Top four?
Third.
Excellent. All right. What's better, mark or goal of the year? Goal, Gary.
I'd be happy with either.
Good. Very nice.
Wouldn't want a big picture of a mark.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Playing for the Cats is?
The best.
The best.
Yeah. Again, a privilege.
Yeah.
But the best.
Very nice. All right. When you see a poster or merchandise of yourself, what do you think?
I look twice just to see how I'm looking. And most of the time it's no good.
Where's that hair gone?
Very nice. I like you boys being very honest. Which team will finish with a wooden spoon in 2018?
I think Carlton.
I remember doing this when I was on the show last time. I said North Melbourne. That's how I thought North Melbourne were going to go this year.
That's right, yeah.
At the moment, I'm going to say Brisbane. Still.
Brisbane?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, all right. Who's your Brownlow tip for 2018?
Tom Mitchell.
Tom Mitchell, okay.
I reckon Tom Mitchell, he'll jump out of the block. He slowed down a little bit, but there's a big second half coming.
Yeah, all right. What is your reaction when you see a kid with your number on their back?
What's my reaction? Just brings a big smile to my face.
Beautiful. They're very nice.
Yeah, absolutely. It's they're not too many 22s, but it's good when you see them.
Good on you,
He's
Mitch.
back. He came to last show. He's one of my favourite.
You'll be getting your photo first. Don't worry about that. Do you prefer summer or winter?
Summer.
Oh, winter because you're playing footy.
Okay, all right. Describe Melbourne traffic in one word.
Block your ears, kids. Nah.
Yeah. Well, it is like that.
It's tough at times. Yeah.
Tough at times. All right. Thank
Sorry,
God you live down the highway, eh?
Three.
And your last one, boys, if you had to choose music or TV, I'd probably be suggesting you don't. But anyway, music or TV? If you had to choose, if you only got one choice, music or TV?
TV.
TV.
You can listen to music through TV anyway.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the boys. What can I say? Thanks, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our show for this evening. We want to thank you for coming along. Don't get up yet, sir. We haven't finished. What I want to do is just tell you if you enjoyed tonight's show, some of you probably have, some of you probably haven't. The ones that haven't won't come again. The ones that do will tell everybody else. Next week on June the 20th, we're doing a Western Bulldogs show with Jason Johannesson and Max Suckling, live from the Plaza Tavern in Werribee. On June the 27th, we're doing a St Kilda show with Jack Billings and Tim Membry, live from the Tudor Inn in Cheltenham. On July the 4th, we're doing a Richmond show with Jack Graham and Jack Higgins from the Matthew Flinders Hotel. On July the 11th, we're doing a show with Colton's Patrick Cripps and Charlie Curnow, live from the Bridge Inn in Mernda. On July the 18th, we're doing a show with Collingwood Still Sidebottom and Jordan DeGoey, live from the Hallam Hotel. On July the 25th, we're doing an Essendon show with David Zaharakis and Horatio Fantasia. That's at the High Point Hotel in Maribyrnong, yet to be opened. It's being refurbished. On Wednesday, the 1st of July, we're doing a North Melbourne night with Ben Brown and Jack Zeeble, live from Skyways Hotel in Airport West. And on August the 3rd, we're heading to Tassie. We're doing a show with Dane Swan and Brendan Favola. I don't reckon you want to come to that one, but if you do, well, you know how to get there. These shows are live every Wednesday night from venues all around Melbourne. I've just read out where we're going for the next 7 weeks. If you'd like to attend, get onto the Facebook page, get onto the website, get your tickets through that. Come along and support the shows. We love having you here. I just wanted to say thanks to Sam tonight. Well done, mate. Appreciate that. Thanks to the lovely Sandy. More importantly, can you keep your applause going for Mitch Duncan from the Geelong Football Club and the wonderful Gary Ablett Jr. Well done, boys. Thank you very much for appearing.
Thanks, guys.
Did you have a good time tonight, guys? Everything okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, all good.
Had a great time.
All fun and games.
Thanks for
Great.
coming out.
Thanks very much for coming out and supporting these two. They made the trip down the highway to see you guys. Thank you very much for being available. Good luck on the weekend, all right? Go out and have a really good game against the Tigers. Hope it all goes well. This has been That's Good for Footy. My name's Damien. Thank you and good night. Cheers, guys.